tease for what you did with the Uber.
A fantastic prank played on the boy. Will I be able to see the comments in the comment section of StreamYard?
Yeah.
How about that? Be nice, people. Good morning, Facebook. Everybody taking a dump? Hi. I can see you. Glad I can't smell it. Giving the answer.
All right. What did you do? What did you tell him was in the car?
Booze. He asked me to bring his booze over that he left at my house. Oh, photograph got me. All right. So we're not doing anything that needs to be. All right. I'll have to think about that stuff right before the break.
Okay.
The muting it so it don't go out on the Facebook. Hey, they approved a stimulus. So more free money. How about that?
Nice.
I know, right? I think I'm gonna give it to a dentist. And maybe he won't try to go to court while he's fixing my teeth. No problem, Judge. Oops. Fire, fire. You are pounding away on that thing.
Well, first 10 seconds. First 10 seconds. All right. You want me to go just till make right, and then you pick up?
That's fine.
Okay.
Elisa Haushalter?
House halter, yeah.
Okay. What's 2400 expire mean?
If we get into how many expired, those were how many were, and then there was another 870 that are missing apparently too. The vaccinations that expired.
Oh, I thought somebody just stole 12 of them.
2,400 expired and 12 were stolen. And now they found another 870 that were expired.
Man, we are class act around here, aren't we?
Uh-huh.
Class act.
Good morning, our 6 fans. Ooh, 7 fans now.
7 people. Holy cow, that's twice as many as listening on the radio.
We have 3.5.
Right.
Ooh, now 8. We have 4.
Ooh, even 4. Look at that. Good morning, gang. This is compelling and rich.
Good morning, Ty. Good morning, Ron.
Ty and Ron hanging out. Don't forget to turn the radio on, kids. When you get in the car. 30 seconds. 10 seconds.
You're listening to Danny and Country Corey.
Yes. Yay! Yes, thank you.
On 98.1 The Max.
Shelby County authorities knew about the vaccine theft and expiration and are now under an FBI investigation. The state health commissioner issued a scathing report of the vaccine program here in Shelby County, outlining authorities knew about it and did not report it until it was clear there would be a federal investigation. Going forward, vaccinating the citizens of Shelby County against COVID-19 is under the authority of the city of Memphis after the state transferred custody of the vaccine and administration of the process away from county leaders. Shelby County Commissioner Mick Wright says the public deserves to know what happened.
Mr. Chairman, this is the final insult and miscarriage of justice.
After Tennessee Department of Health Commissioner Dr. Lisa Piercy called the Shelby County Health Department a low accountability organization. Truer words. Lisa Haushalter is resigning from her position at the health department. We knew for almost a year that the vaccine was coming. We knew for almost a year it was coming.
Yes.
I don't get it.
In a town known for logistics, and we didn't have a plan when it started.
I mean, what are we doing?
I don't know, but are we surprised?
Not even a little bit. What, 2,400 expired? Some were stolen.
Yeah, some were stolen from the Pipkin building, and they found another 870 that they think that have been expired. And I just don't think there's any excuse. I think everyone has a little compassion for our local government and our federal government during all of this, because we know, hey, this is an unexpected thing that happened. The mistakes are going to be made. But that every other county did fine. City of Memphis did fine. And that it wasn't reported. How long does it take
I love it.
to learn when somebody, let's say it's your job or you're at school or your wife, did you do this? What happened? If you raise your hand and go, man, I am so sorry, I really effed up.
Or if you start the conversation with, hey, there was an F up and you need to know about it.
Not hiding it until you know the FBI is coming after you.
It's like a child hiding the crime until mom finds out about it anyway. And what I love is that somebody thought it was a good idea to take doses and take them home with them, like put them in their purse and be like, all right, I'm going to take these to the house. What are you going to do? You're going to give them to your family and then hope you can steal 12 more for the second dose? It takes 2 doses, dippy do.
Oh, that's great. Is the second dose the same as the first, or how long can you have them out for expiration? Because would you just use 6 and then wait for the...
I mean, I don't know. and I'm willing to bet the person that stole them doesn't either.
Apparently 2 children were vaccinated too. And that's a no. They don't have any testing on kids. But the good news about kids today is nearly a year after the coronavirus pandemic hit Shelby County, many students and teachers will be in the same room for the first time today as in-person classes do resume for Shelby County schools, students in pre-kindergarten through 5th grade.
I know at least 2 parents that are very excited about that.
Well, they're one of the few, because only nearly over a quarter of the 90,000 students have opted to return to school buildings.
Really? That is a surprising number.
Is it nearly a quarter, or only a quarter were paying attention?
That could be the case too. I know my granddaughter's back in school. She was ready for it too. She was talking about it on Friday. She was talking about how excited she was.
I don't blame her. It's a little too close quarters. We're not used to it.
She misses her friends.
Mm-hmm.
Not anymore. She gets to go back to those friends today. All right, COVID for everybody.
Just 6 feet apart. Try and pass a note 6 feet away. It's pretty hard.
Got to throw it. Avery had her boyfriend over on Saturday night for a dinner date. She's 14. This was her first date.
How did that go?
Well, I walked in. Let's just say I caught her tooting his horn. Yeah, I'll tell you all about it in minutes. On some that expired, it happened during the week. All the snow, no, they already took the vaccine. I was freezing, and no one can make the appointment. They basically, yeah, that makes sense. Look at Ty dropping some knowledge.
Bring it, Ty. My stomach's about to growl loudly.
Go for it.
Come on, give it to me.
Did the bottom fall out at your house yesterday?
Dude, right when I was walking to the liquor store, and it was like, what, for 10 seconds?
What, the rain?
Well, no, it rained on and off all day, but like there was this horrible downpour that was like, I mean, just the sky opened and fell. And then by the time I walked inside, it was over. I was like, that was great planning.
I love that you walked to the liquor store. That's hysterical.
From my car.
You don't want to get a DUI. I mean, clearly.
From my car. Actually, it was even worse than that. I got up to the door and a guy walked in with a mask. I go, oh, I forgot my mask. So I had to walk back to my car to get the mask that was already in my purse.
I know,
So
right?
it really just pissed me off all. And then God was like,
It's funny. God is just like the hell with you. What'd you get from the liquor store? Liquor.
I got some red wine, some white wine, some vodka, some bourbon,
one scotch, and one beer. Ooh, what was that? Did you do that?
I may have done that.
Why did you do that?
What did it do?
It pulled the hotkeys off of the page.
I did not do that, but I did click on it because it was going black on my screen. What do you mean it pulled them off?
Can you see it?
Uh-huh.
It pulled them off like that.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Yes, you did.
I did not. So how many out of the 12 that are watching us actually watched the Globin Gobes last night? Anybody watch the Golden Globes last night? Post it.
Ty did not. Uh-oh. I guess we need to drop Shine down, don't we?
Hey, Nikki. We represent the lollipop. Yeah, the lollipop.
What are you talking about?
Nikki knows. We're in our 6th grade yearbook doing the dance from
okay. So I should just assume that you know everybody, because it's a lot simpler to assume that you know everybody than it is to go, what the hell are you talking about? Just be like, oh, it's between them two. I don't even need to get involved.
Stay out of it.
Oh, Jason had to work during the Golden Globes. That's the worst.
Man, we had like a big party set up. We had all this golden stemware and golden plates, and we ate golden eggs and I didn't even know they were on.
Did you get you a giant golden Trump statue?
No, but I had a golden shower after it. Oh, boom.
Gross. So gross. So gross.
Oh, but I did watch the Golden Girls. No.
In the rain, the boy was working. That's the way to make that money, Jason. How many kids you got, Jason?
How many kids you got?
A man that works in the rain has got children, guaranteed.
Oh,
Guaranteed.
hell.
A man that works in the rain on a Sunday night has got kids.
Lainey, I've not talked to your sister recently. You need to call your sister, Lainey. You need to call your sister. That's a great story.
Well, let's hear it.
I don't know that I can do it in a minute and a half. It's a problem. We need to get, make sure we get, we've got 10 people watching us on this, and we've got 20 listening to us. So let's go for the 20 listening to us on the radio.
Wow, one kid, and she's 20, lives in Nashville. You must be sending her money.
Jason, how much money does your wife like to spend?
I mean, how much debt, brother?
How many shoes your wife got?
He's probably paying for that camper and that brand new Chevy truck. 1 minute.
Avery's date.
Yeah, they were awfully cute, though. They were awfully cute. First 10 seconds. 30 seconds left.
Shut up.
$15 seconds. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm going to go to audio real quick.
It's Danny and Country Corey.
The best, baby!
On 98.1 The Max.
Corey's 14-year-old daughter had her boyfriend over to the house this past Saturday night, and you said you caught her tooting his horn.
It's because they were both in band.
Yeah,
I went in with guns a-blazing. You can hear the moment when Avery realizes that I've got the recorder going.
All right, so what are they doing right now?
All right, they're in the kitchen cooking dinner.
Okay.
And I don't know what this first word is. What y'all doing?
Leaping.
Yeah. How did y'all meet? Band?
No, quit!
You play band? You're in the band?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you play?
Trumpet.
Right. Okay. So how did you know you liked each other?
No.
Who said first?
Me?
And how did you do it? How did you let him know you liked him?
Over text.
What?
Over text.
Well, I mean, what did the text say? What did the text say?
It was like a paragraph.
Of course it was. Explaining what exactly?
That I like you. That was the main point.
Just took a paragraph to get there.
She could have said it in 3 words, right?
Yeah.
My daughter takes a paragraph to say what you can say in 3 words. I love that. They were awfully cute, though. They were cooking dinner and they were laughing, and it was all loud and obnoxious. And then dinner was ready, and they sat down at the table, and the tone changed completely.
Who's all at the table?
Just them two.
Oh,
And,
you didn't cook it for the whole family?
well, I mean, it was just me and Margot there, and those two there. Everybody else was gone off doing their own thing. If you don't know, 6 people live in my house, and but yeah, they cooked dinner and then they sat down to eat, and Margot and I went in the living room to eat, and the tone totally changed. They went from to so how was your day?
Good.
They went straight into that dinner conversation.
I would have assumed because you guys were sitting there with them.
Well,
but-
we were in the next room.
So they knew you could hear them. Is that what the thing is?
No, I think that the mood just changed to okay, we're sitting down to dinner now, and now we're going to talk like normal people.
Yeah, we're going to be adults.
Yeah. And soon it was over. As soon as they were done eating, yeah, again. It was ridiculous.
What was the dinner good?
Oh my God, it was good. Like, I don't like feta cheese, hate it, but I don't know what the heck she makes. It's 3 ingredients, man: feta cheese, grape tomatoes, olive oil. Put it in the oven, then put it over pasta, and it is slap your grandma good.
Really?
I mean, you got to lay down to eat it. And I ain't kidding. I was really surprised.
Who cleaned the kitchen?
I did.
Oh, you sucker.
I know. I mean, I get suckered into a lot of stuff. Cleaning the kitchen is the least of my worries. But I mean, it was really only like 2 pans, so it wasn't that big a deal.
Did they ever go behind closed doors?
No, 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 ma'am. No. It was real funny. They were sitting on the couch, and you've been to my house. So, right by the door, there's a window that you can see into the living room from the garage.
Right.
I walked in, just turned around and started opening the blinds. They started talking to me. Dad, blah, 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 blah. Oh, they were watching Shaun the Sheep, and they thought that was something I need to know about. And then when I was done, I was like, right on. I turned around to walk back out in the garage, and Avery's like, you just came in here to open the blinds. You catch on quick, girl.
Exactly what I did. You know what my name is? Dad.
You did good, right. I'm not your friend. I'm your father.
Coming up next, would a doctor appear in traffic court while performing surgery? Find out with your morning wood. And Corey pranks his son with his own booze.
No, I got him too. I got him. It's coming up.
Again, what'd you just say?
I got him.
I'm not your friend. I'm your father.
That's funny. It was.
So watch out for this big pothole in the right
Yeah,
lane.
watch out for that big pothole. It's on every
Watch
street. It's on every street.
Did you watch Ratchet?
That sounds really familiar. Is that the Stephen King thing? The Nurse Ratchet?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We watched some of that.
Did you make it to the part where they're giving the lobotomies?
Yes.
That's all I can think of with this next story.
Really?
Like everybody's just watching around. Like I mean, like can he see the patient?
Oh, the judge.
Did you think I meant with your son?
I was confused what you were talking about. What you were not. I just wasn't there yet, girl. I just wasn't there yet.
Dave.
Good old Dave.
What would we do with him?
Oh, look at you.
Yeah,
You got a banner up.
I do.
Did you clean the room?
It's been a banner year. Yeah.
Ooh-wee.
It's supposed to be a little bit over here. Well, I knew we were Facebook Live and for these 7 people watching us.
I know. I forgot and didn't wear a clean shirt.
Well, it doesn't look dirty.
I've been wearing this shirt since Friday.
Oh my God.
Today's shower day, though. I promise.
It says this shirt saves lives. What else? This shirt saves laundry.
This shirt may as well be tattooed on. Corey's stinky ass ain't gonna take it off. Since the pandemic, it just changing clothes every day seems pointless.
I can't agree more.
And even though I'm going to work still, and again, I'm now going back to the office. I'm here by myself. So what's the point? I mean,
Well, I like
I ain't gonna iron a shirt for Bobby, that's for sure.
I like when I'm sporting the pajama pants with cowboy boots. That's
Yes. You see that a lot at the Walmart.
And
Especially the Walmart in Holly Springs.
did you see Jason Reeves is single and he is paying for the Chevy
Paying
truck?
for the Chevy truck. Those Chevys, man. Pricey. That's why I just walk.
Or take an Uber.
Yeah.
Hey Vicky, first time walk.
Vicky, it's the first time we've been on, so you're on ground floor here. Oh, Cliff. Cliff loves Danny to hell with Corey.
Oh, hey Cliff, love you. Thank you, Cliff. We sound great compared to what?
I've got an answer, but I don't know if I should say it on the Facebook.
No, you shouldn't, because it's there forever. There forever. Up.
Really? It stays there forever? It doesn't go away at the end of the broadcast?
Here comes thing. All right, hold on. We're on Facebook Live, baby.
Hey.
I love you, but only special people get to see my babies when they wake up. Thing 1 still does what she did as a baby. Like, like sleeps in fetal position. Oh, here comes thing 2. Okay. Can't
We
come
got
up.
a room full of babies.
We got Facebook.
We got a room full of babies.
Okay, you can get in the fetal position next to your sister right there. Or on the beanbag.
You know, whatever floats your boat, girl.
But she gets in fetal position and then hikes her rear end up. And she did it like when she was 3 months old and still does it. It cracks me.
That's one of the most comfortable positions there is. I wish I could get into that position. I'd sleep good.
For those of you that don't know, I've got an American Girl house in front of me over here and the Barbie doll house here. And 2 munchkins on the floor because this is their playroom. Don't let the banner and Elvis trick you.
That's just one corner of the room.
One tiny corner.
She's sitting at a card table. One of the cardboard ones that you fold up. Hey, don't let that that microphone is she took it home from the radio station.
I stole it from where
she couldn't afford that microphone. It was just up to her. Not on this salary. I promise you.
But the wires. I mean, I'm surprised we don't blow a fuse.
It's probably because your house doesn't have fuses. Probably have breakers.
That's what I meant.
My last house had fuses. That was the weirdest thing in the world. Was having to go and figure out the fuse situation.
Well, you have to figure out what breaker it is too, right?
Because the fuses weren't labeled at all. At least breakers is just a switch. Fuses, you got to unscrew it, wait, screw it back in, and if the fuse is too small, too low, a wattage gets really hot. I hate fuses. Glad I didn't grow up in the 60s.
No theme today. Okay, so are we really gonna just go live on this tease?
On this tease? Ooh. Can we do it in 21 seconds?
Oh yeah. Let's hit that post, buddy. Post.
Nope.
All right. So
just do the traffic court thing, and
then you'll do your son.
Then I'll do the second half of it.
And then you're gonna bring me a sausage biscuit.
I'm gonna bring you a sausage biscuit. It's your turn.
Hey.
It's going down now.
It's going down. Hey, Mace, can you close that door, please?
Was that the TV?
When do we go back to the office?
The 3rd of February.
The 3rd of February.
That's an old Cat Williams joke.
Okay, so anybody had any questions? All 4 of you out there?
We got 4 people listening now, watching on the Facebook.
Oh, 3.
Wow, we're losing. Uh-oh. I don't know who called me, but somebody did.
These nuts.
It's probably the fence lady.
Oh yeah, she has perfect timing, man.
She likes to call early. She likes to get going. I guess she needs the work. It's probably one of Austin's parents calling to cuss me out for the tooting your horn joke. That I didn't even do. It wasn't me, by the way. I didn't make that joke.
Oh, thanks, Doyle. We're up to 8, 9.
You're listening to Danny and Country Corey.
Keep on smiling through rain.
On 98.1 The Max.
Would a doctor appear in traffic court while performing surgery? Find out your morning wood next.
And I pranked my son by telling him I had his booze, but I didn't. That's coming up next, right after Nirvana.
What happened to the post, man?
The song didn't start. Apparently I hit, I don't know what I did, but I screwed it up. You know me.
Not if nobody knows. Only Facebook Live people know.
Scotty, I do need to go to the bathroom, but that's not why I wiggle. I wiggle because I can't sit still.
Now watch this. YouTube Live 98 won the max. Ooh, I didn't need to say live. May not be able to find it now. It's tricky like that. Tricky.
I need a remote like that. I'm still going over B. D,
Really?
yeah. I need a voice activated remote. I was going to get a remote one time that had a full keyboard on it, but I got overruled.
Yeah, that live just let's see. Clear. You know what? I don't know that we're live on I think we post to YouTube, so I take that back. We may not be on the big screen yet.
Well, your TV's not in frame anyway, so I wouldn't be able to see it.
I know. I'll show you though.
I know. We're on the TV.
I feel like Corey. Up, down, space.
Yeah, I know. It's just it's so 20th century. 30 seconds. I don't have any audio of this story, so.
Okay. What?
You're listening to Danny and Country Corey
I've been listening to that stuff all my life.
on 98.1 The Max.
Your morning wood is next, but first, Corey, you pranked your son by telling him you have his booze, but you didn't. What happened?
And he came over one day last week and had this bottle of 99 grape and just left it on the counter. And I'm like, oh, okay, I guess he's coming back to get one day. And then we're going over to my other son's on Friday. And he's like, hey, Dad, can you grab that bottle of booze and bring it with you? I was like, yeah, sure, why not? So we Ubered over there because we knew we were going to be drinking and I didn't want to be driving. So we Ubered over there, and then Seth shows up maybe about 45 minutes after we were there. And we're all talking and blah, blah, blah. He's like, oh, Dad, where's my drinks? I'm ready to make a drink. And I'm like, okay, it's out in the car. I left it in the car, run out there and get it. He's like, oh, okay. A few minutes later over the fence. Dad, where's your car? I'm like, it's in the driveway, son. And I hit the button, I unlocked it. Oh, I gave him the keys. I didn't hit the button. He was like, it's gone. And he was real quiet. And he was real short. It's gone. And I just said, well, then no, it's not. Stop playing. He was like, no, really, Dad, your car's gone. He was getting real serious when I said,
right?
No, Dad. I was like, oh yeah, that's because we Ubered over here. They started laughing and calling me names. He came back in the house and he was kind of mad.
Well, did you have his booze?
Yeah, I had his booze.
Oh, you just put him on a goose chase first.
Absolutely, a wild goose chase. And that's not awesome.
That is awesome.
So he was starting to get all ass hurt. I was like, don't be mad, son. Come on.
It's in the car.
You know it was funny. Come on.
Mornings on The Max with your morning wood.
Which morning wood headline is the actual headline for today? Would a man find his high school ring 40 years after he lost it in the street?
Would a doctor appear in traffic court while performing surgery?
Or would a family come home to find a mouse beating up their cat?
901-535-9898 is the Rick's Powder Coating line. Tell us which headline is the real headline. All right, so if I put this in program, everything goes on the air. Is that right or wrong?
Put what in program?
The board.
Yeah.
So this is on the air right now.
Still watch out for this big pothole in the right lane at 55 southbound just before you get up to 240. Again, we still have several cars.
That is, but that was this. Is this on the air right now?
What?
You're not hearing anything, are you?
No.
Okay, so that's just in my headphones if I put it in program. Okay, cool. What's the red thing on the comments? What's that red thing mean? YouTube? Like the blue F is obviously Facebook.
Mm-hmm. YouTube.
Okay, cool.
So it's telling me to. Okay, we got Malcolm movie passes. We got anybody calling?
Not yet.
So it's telling me that I got to log into
Be creative through Office 365 or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, yep, that's true.
So why did I just log into VCreative just now?
Let me find the email. Because I asked about this on Friday, and it is the cumulusoffice.com site. So I guess it's cumulus.office.com, or maybe it's just office.com, and your Cumulus creds will work.
Well, I just signed into VCreative and it worked. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, perfect. Well, then don't worry about it. Mission accomplished. Hey, if somebody's watching on the YouTube, nobody's calling. If you want to win a prize, it's real easy.
Dude, I just find it odd that we changed phone systems and that's when the phone stopped. I mean, just saying.
Such a conspiracy theorist.
No, I'm just, if we put a new machine in there and it hasn't rung since, doesn't that seem a little odd?
Well, it has rung since.
No, it hasn't.
It hasn't?
No, because Thursday, remember, we got the new system. We did the interview with Toto, and then we haven't had a call since. And we called out on that one. Someone call the request line, tell us what happens. 901-535-9898. Because I called and it worked.
I'm getting a busy signal. I just called it and I'm getting a busy signal.
Okay. See? What?
Don't bit me on my finger and then my nail started bleeding.
Okay. Can you get your daddy get you a Band-Aid, please? I love you. Thank you. Can you close that door? Thank you, baby. I'm sorry.
Nope, still busy. That's why nobody's calling, because it's busy. Busy all, unbusy all.
Yep.
All right. To the team's chat.
What about, we don't have anything on the Vonage app hooked up that we shouldn't, right?
I don't.
Thanks, guys. Thank you, Andrea and Ty.
Bye. So just drag him in here. He's right there in the front. He's talking to somebody.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I don't know what to do with the song and the show and the phone and the
Go get him. I'll take care of this.
word.
Do 2047. Huh.
I love it. All our Facebook friends are helping us solve problems.
Good morning, Bill. Do you have somebody below you? Do you have an engineer in there?
He's 6 feet away, though. Do I need to insert a promo to the
It should
rotator?
not- It should not be like that.
Beg your pardon? Okay.
What?
He said that should take about 2 minutes for something or another to boot up, and then we can check it.
All right, how you want to handle this then?
What?
How should we handle this then?
Be honest?
Still busy?
Yeah.
Okay, let's just move on. Let's just go to the story, straight to the story.
Okay.
Don't you think?
Yeah. Something just flashed.
Okay. Okay. Hold on.
Nope, still busy. Oh, wait. Somebody's calling right now. Too bad we don't have time to answer it.
You want to move a song up?
Huh?
You want to move a song up? We can.
Yeah. If you're going to, you better do it.
I'm trying,
And
buddy.
they stopped calling.
Let's just go ahead.
Mornings on the Max with your Morning Wood.
Which Morning Wood headline is the actual headline for today? Would a man find his high school ring 40 years after he lost it in the street?
Would a doctor appear in traffic court while performing surgery?
Or would a family come home to find a mouse beating up their cat?
And the answer is
The doctor in traffic court while performing surgery.
a California doctor learned the hard way that when you're a surgeon, it's best not to multitask. Dr. Scott Green freaked out a traffic court judge and has now caught the attention of investigators after making a virtual court appearance. Why? What was so wrong with that, you may ask?
Hello?
Are you available for trial? It kind of looks like you're in an operating room right now.
I am, sir. I'm in the operating room. Yes, I'm available for trial. Go right ahead.
So unless I'm mistaken, I'm seeing a defendant that's in the middle of an operating room, appearing to be actively engaged in providing services to a patient.
I have another surgeon right here who's doing the surgery with me, so I can stand here and allow them to do the surgery also.
Not at all. I don't think that's appropriate. I think I'm going to come up with a different date.
Did you think being a doctor was going to get him out of the ticket? That's what I want to know. How about do this in surgery and they'll just drop it. Watch this.
Or can you see the patient? That's weird. Does the patient know that they're doing this, that he's doing this? It would be like the judge conducting a trial while getting surgery.
Right. It doesn't make any sense. I'd love to know, did the patient sign on for that? The patient was like, yeah, take my gallbladder out and take care of that traffic ticket while you're at it.
I'm going to say I doubt it, but it is very disrespectful because it's like, hey, I ain't got time for your traffic court.
Right. I don't have time for surgery. I got to do this traffic thing. Whatever. We'll get it done. Don't worry about it. He's asleep. He ain't going to know nothing about it.
He's not going to know anything about it.
And if you're the other surgeon, imagine you're sitting in your office, minding your own business, and your buddy comes in, hey, man, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to have my back on just this one little thing.
Yeah, just stand there and act like you're just grab a scaffold every now and then and just act like you're doing something.
I need you to do this surgery while I'm in traffic court right next to you. But we need 2 surgeons in here for this, laws and stuff.
One profession I don't want you to multitask. Surgery. Surgeons, please don't do that. Please concentrate on what is at hand there.
Right. Please don't do that.
Hey, now there's some nice Zoom work at the Golden Globes last night. We know you didn't watch it or you care, but we've got the bloopers that are worthwhile.
And that's all that matters, coming up just after 8 on the Max. All right, there we go. I'm willing to bet that was Bobby calling. But it appears to work now. Let's see what we got. It works.
Nice.
Perfect.
Very nice.
Very nice. Uh-oh. I never started it. Yeah. Love not being able to hear what's on the radio. That's the best.
Even better.
Oh, that's going to make this so good. Not being able to hear what's on the radio is really going to make it great.
All right. I got to go. I'll see you in a minute.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Hey, you suck.
think we've got it fixed, Carlos. I hope we do. All right, here we're back in the saddle, y'all. We'll see the way to find at the moment. Man, I got time to get a Salbus. I have a little breakfast, man. Gotta have a Budweiser too. Well, we got breakfast out of the way. Let's do a damn show. Morning Everclear and fruit punch. Hell yeah. Rock and roll, Carlos. Rock and roll, brother. Oh, that Coke hits different this morning. I'm gonna finish your sentence, Carlos. I miss my morning Everclear and fruit punch ever since I came home from rehab. That's funny. I got jokes. Hmm. 8:26. We need to know. Let's see what we're gonna do here.
'Hey.
Hey. Sorry, I forgot we're on Facebook.
Did you see the breastfeeding commercial?
Only like 9,000 times. Like it was online Friday, and I watched it like 100 times. Went through an entire bottle of lotion. Oh, looks like you had a Saubus too. Ten seconds. You made it back just in time.
I know.
You are really good at that.
It's Danny and Country Corey.
Listen to it every day. Kicks ass. Can't get no better.
On 98.1 The Max.
And in 1 hour, we have our big announcement we've been talking about the last week. The new afternoon guy means half the work for Corey and I.
That's the whole reason we pay another salary. So does anybody care about the Golden Globes at all that were last night? Does anybody?
According to Facebook, that our friends that are watching us on Facebook Live, they said no, they did not watch it. Neither did I. I think I was warned at about 7 or 8 that it was on, and I was like, who cares?
I didn't even think about it.
I mean,
one of the favorite parts of the Golden Globe past ceremonies have been the funny speeches. Sometimes funny people just don't deliver in the way they think, like you think it will, like this.
And now the award for funny person, but with a horrible acceptance speech.
Jason Sudeikis.
Accurate.
Wow. All right. Boy. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'd say that. I mean, that's nuts. Thank you. I mean, this is that's nuts. Especially that's crazy. Okay. All right. Wow. Well, here's what I'll say. I'll say this.
Wrap it up. That's funny. That's funny.
So how do you think that went down? Like, honey, you need to have something prepared in case you win. Oh, I'm not going to win. So,
I'm not gonna win. Don't worry about it. And really, who Jason Sudeikis won? Who saw that coming at all?
What did he win for? Who is he?
I don't know. The name sounds familiar, but I really can't picture his. There's too many damn celebrities to keep up with nowadays anyway. I mean, anytime somebody mentions a celebrity's name, you got to Google them to find out who they are. And then you're like, oh, yeah, I saw him in that thing with those other people.
I think he was an SNL cast member at one point.
Maybe he was.
All right. With all the nominees and winners on Zoom last night, of course, there are more mess ups, video glitches. We all have it happen all the time. But why somebody at the Golden Globes thought, not the Golden Globes, we'll have it. It'll be perfect.
Let's see. Best for the very first award, Best Supporting Actor in a Motion Picture was won by somebody's name I can't pronounce. Also a problem with celebrities these days. But when he began his acceptance speech, he was muted.
I wish I could hear.
As you can see, we unfortunately have a bad connection. We apologize for that technical problem and send all of our congratulations to Daniel on his Golden Globe win.
See, they can't even say his last name.
He did me dirty. Am I on? Is this on? All right, cool. Can you hear me now? All right, cool. I'm on. We got this. We're cool.
Now, through all of this, our sister station, Kicks 106, does virtual concerts. They have like their Kicks on Beale they did last summer.
Right.
So think of all the anticipation leading up to it, because you got one shot at this, right? That was their first award, the first one of the night.
Everybody else said, "Oh, this is really going to be like this." Oh my gosh!
Yeah, great.
We're Hollywood. We're supposed to be better than this.
You thought we lost some viewers on Facebook Live. Imagine the Golden Globes last night after the first award.
This is worse than Danny Country Corey on Facebook. And that's bad.
I didn't see the breastfeeding commercial because I didn't watch the Golden Globe. You've been watching it since Friday.
Yeah, it came out on Friday. There was a big thing about it. I was like, what are they talking about? And I watched it and said, oh, wow. So I watched it a couple hundred more times.
They show nip.
Yeah, it's full on boobery. It is full on. I mean, sure, there's always a baby there, but still boobs.
Not necessary.
No,
our culture is like different from others. You walk around with topless, and we are more what's the word I'm looking for?
Topful.
More
topful than other cultures.
Modest. We're more modest than other cultures. Okay. So, as a whole, I don't think that seeing boobs is a big deal, but we were kind of brought up differently. So at this point in this juncture, I thought it was unnecessary.
Boobs on TV, always necessary. Always. And you can drop them in a cereal commercial. They'll be all right. Maybe a progressive commercial. Be fine.
Like in the cereal bowl, like old granny boobs, just like.
No, I mean like putting the milk in.
Yeah, unnecessary. You could get the breastfeeding commercial across without seeing nip.
That's why they call them jugs after all.
You
Keith Urban got violent at the Sydney Opera House in Australia. We'll tell you why he had to defend Nicole's honor next.
Good morning. We got a crash.
Good morning. Good morning, Wendy Hayes. If anybody watching on Facebook ever had to defend their partner's honor, feel free to give us a call and tell us the story. We'd love to hear it. Just in case. On the off chance.
Duh.
Let's see. Shot in the Dark is the new AC/DC, right?
Yes.
All right. Bye-bye, Def Leppard.
Bye, Def Leppard. You could even do this.
Bye, one-armed drummer guy. Oh, sorry. Get you. All up in my business.
Oh, yeah.
Always think of Ozzy's Shot in the Dark.
Right? Couldn't come up with a new name.
Aw. So uncreative. You never hit done either. You get all up in my business and just leave it there.
I'm done. And I'm done.
Did you get those kids raised, Danny?
Dressed and ate a waffle.
Dressed and fed, ready for school. That's quality.
I'm dressed and fed and me fed.
Quality kid raising.
Well,
it should be an Olympic sport.
It really should. You didn't by chance see what's his nuts?
I did see his nuts. They're huge. Wow.
The Gaffigan, Jim Gaffigan was on something with Woody, whatever his name is, yesterday morning about 7 a.m. It was before CBS this morning.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm.
But they were country skiing, and it was what is it? Country? It's not called country skiing. What is it?
Cross country.
Yeah, there you go. And then in one of his stand-ups, he does. It's so funny. He's like, "How did I come up with cross country skiing? You know when you go skiing, down slope, and then you got to do this weird like left walk to get over to the ski lift. Let's make that an Olympic sport." I mean, I just couldn't quit laughing.
Carlos thinks Def Leppard got too mellow after their drummer lost the arm. They also made way more money after that because
YouTube
Hysteria or whatever, that album with Pour Some Sugar on Me was their first. Wasn't that their first album after dude lost his arm? And it was their biggest album?
Don't ask me.
Well, fine.
98 won the max.
I'm the
Why don't you Google it? There's a machine called Google.
I don't want to use the Google machine right now. Are we on the TV? I should have brought my good hat. Wow, it's too mellow for Carlos. Carlos likes it hard. Carlos likes the Slayer and the Megadeth.
I feel like I'm texting on my old Razor.
You're texting your television on the Razor phone. Grab your sidekick. I guess I could have put the story in the video, huh? There you go. Here's the story.
I'm a lovely lady.
If you're blown away by a performance in America, you give a standing ovation. But if you do the same thing at the Sydney Opera House in Australia, some random guy might knock you upside the head. Can you do a Australian accent? Shrimp on the barbie. G'day, mate.
That's what I was going to say.
It was a bit of a pickle that I was in because you're a husband and you want to defend your wife. Australian accent. Ooh, on the TV. Hey, g'day, mate. It was a bit of a pickle that I was in because you're a husband and you want to defend your wife. Australian accent. That's more English. On the TV. Hey, g'day, mate. Okay, I can't do that. You got to turn that off.
It's just going to keep repeating.
That I was in because you're a husband.
We're going to hear Shrimp on the Barbie like 16 times because it's going to play there, then here, then there, then here. Oh, it's so crazy.
Oh, Lord. It's the quantum realm. Ant-Man.
Oh, now we got 30 seconds. I've been jacking with that. I don't even know. Come on. Get back to the show, Bruns. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Go away from the light. Come back to the show. 23 seconds.
My head's real big over there.
What?
Got a real big head over there.
A huge head?
You're listening to Danny and Country Corey on 98.1 The Max.
Keith Urban got violent at the Sydney Opera House in Australia while he had to defend Nicole's honor.
If you're blown away by our performance in America, you give a standing ovation, right? If you do the same thing at the Sydney Opera House, some random guy might smack you with his program. That's what happened back in January to Nicole Kidman. And according to Keith Urban, who was with her, violence at the opera ensued. But that really didn't happen. He did not whip the guy's ass. They argued, and eventually the police showed up. Keith Urban said, who's got a better, I'll do half of this statement, you do the other half, okay, just to see who from now on gets to impersonate Keith Urban.
Okay.
It was a bit of a pickle that I was in because you're a husband and you want to defend your wife.
Yeah, I can't do it.
He went on to say,
you want to be a man's man, but you can't throw a roundhouse kick and knock him out.
It was Keith's first opera, and he didn't know it was against tradition to give a standing ovation, but it's, you know, it's old tradition because Keith and Nicole only did it after seeing other people do it first. But some guy hit Nicole, and you just like, what the hell are you doing? That's my wife.
So they got up and gave a standing ovation after the opera was finished. A man next to her didn't like it, so he smacked her.
Right. Keep your hands to yourself. Keep your programs to yourself. Don't be hitting people with stuff. That's ridiculous anyway. And besides, did he not know that was Nicole Kidman?
Well, that was my other question.
I mean, what an idiot.
Well, but still, if so, what if it was Nicole Kidman? I'm not saying he should have hit her, but I'm just saying being Nicole Kidman or not, to me, is even more reason to hit her. But
oh, you're terrible. Yeah, has the carpenter ever had to defend your honor?
Yeah, one, not really too much, but yeah, a girl was getting out of hand. A girl, you like that?
Wait a minute, he defended your honor, or you defended his?
No, she wouldn't quit leaving me alone, and I don't know if he ever even did say anything to her. I think it was one of those. If you weren't going to take care of it, Danny, I was about to shut the bitch up.
One of those situations, huh?
Yes.
My wife Margo and I were walking, like we were going to Beale Street, but we weren't on Beale Street. We were in front of what used to be the mall there. That's now the Service Master place. And we were walking down from the parking garage, and these two guys started hooping and hollering at her. And I was like, "No, dude, that's my wife. Chill out." And then he started calling me a bunch of racial slurs. And so I had to turn around at this point because they were walking behind me. I'm like, if you want this to get racial, baby, I can get this racial real quick. And then he got all up in my face and I got all up in his. And the dude was like a foot taller than me and built like a brick house. I mean, I'd have taken an ass whipping that day, but I was ready. I was going to go ahead and take it because you ain't going to say that stuff about my wife. No, sir. No, sir.
What was Margot doing this whole time?
Standing behind me going, can we just go? Can we just go? Can we keep going? Can we just keep going?
And then, 9 times out of 10, it turns out if you would have just left it alone,
yeah,
you wouldn't be in the hospital or in jail right now.
Right. If you just left it alone, you wouldn't have had to tote that ass whooping home with you, but you did. 901-535-9898. If you have ever had to defend your partner's honor, I'd love to hear that story. I would just love to hear that story.
I got shot at downtown.
Okay, we're coming back to that. As you said that right as I hit the button. I got shot at down there. There's our T's right there.
Right. Well, I just figured if nobody calls, there you go.
Perfect.
I had my friend's husband defend our honor as we got
You
shot
need
at.
to tell that story then.
I will.
Good morning. We got a crash here.
But was an ass whipping involved?
No, but a lot of police officers.
Ooh, just as good. If you don't throw hands, let's have blue lights.
Well, after the shots were fired, the cops were there in seconds.
Vaccines, not very good at. Shootings, we can handle. You'll be glad to know I splurged.
Ooh, is it a special day?
I splurged. They didn't have any Kroger brand, so you got to get what's available sometimes. Damn COVID.
What are we going to do after that? Because we got that.
Are we supposed to prepare these things? I thought we had somebody to do this for us. All right, I've got the reason we use social media is the same reason you can train animals to do tricks for food. And the moment you realize you turn into your parents.
All right, what do you have with those?
What does that mean? Audio or anything? No, it's just a story.
So there's a story with it, or is that just?
Yeah, those are the headlines from the stories. One of them's on the complete sheet. One of them's on Dr. Dave. Let's go with this one.
Hold on one second.
Holding on.
Hold on.
Spoon Man. Joy Danielle Knowles Buchanan. You have a lot of names. Is your last name hyphenated? Or is that your maiden name? Or I don't know, so many names. JDKB. What's up, girl?
The library books won't go away. Take them back, please.
You remember earlier I got a phone call and was surprised that I had a phone call and it's like, oh no, I missed a call. I wonder who that was that called me.
Right.
I found out what it was.
What?
Bartlett schools are canceled today. Or at least Elmore Park is, because they had a water main break. I doubt that would close the whole school district, but old friends can find you on Facebook. Carlos is all rock and roll, man. Ain't just all rock and roll.
And I like it.
Yes, I do. I mean, he's rocking out to Joy's maiden name right now. Oh, I get it. I get what Carlos is saying. Maiden name, like Iron Maiden.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought he was talking about Beyonce.
Hey. Control. Oh, that's Janet Jackson.
Spoon Man. Where are we?
Teasing you the fact that you got shot at?
Oh, that's right. Oh, and then we're doing what? Which one did you want to do?
I figured the social media thing would help. I put it on the document for you to peruse at your leisure. Right now we have 30 seconds until you tease the fact that someone wanted to put a bullet in you.
Because I was walking in Memphis.
You're listening to Danny and Country Corey on 98.1 The Max.
I was walking in Memphis and got shot at.
What?
Yeah. My friend's husband had to come to the rescue. And then the police officers.
Wow. Sounds like an exciting night. We'll tell you all about it next. Sorry.
All good.
Can't hear anything. Not used to doing radio without being able to hear anything.
Why are you wearing headphones, man?
I ain't really. Need to be wearing earplugs because can't hear nothing.
You just hope we're on the air.
It's just.
I know. It's.
Don't get me.
I know. Oh, I keep looking over the TV and there I am.
You're a TV star.
And then it's on delay. Undelay.
Arriba.
I could just like surround myself with me.
My question is, can Keith Urban do a roundhouse kick? I mean, is he trained? Is he trained to just Chuck Norris the hell out of somebody?
No, he can.
I mean, I need to know. Because he's a little bitty guy. It looks like he really, I mean, it really looks like if he gets pissed off, you just laugh at him.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha, little man. But if he can throw a roundhouse, whoa, Nelly, look out now.
All right, so Facebook Live on my phone, it's just it types out all of our words. It just says itty bitty man, little man.
Radio for the hearing impaired.
Do you know how to spell Danny?
How many people are watching?
They spelled it with a Y.
Of course they did.
8.
8 whole people.
But it's 393 views.
So 393 people have scrolled past. They saw me and said, "Emmy's ugly." Oh, God, get past that. Nobody wants to see that first thing in the morning.
Spoon Man! Spoon Man! If you can't hear it, just sing it. No, we'd rather you didn't.
Come together with your hand, save me. I don't remember the words. All my friends are bound in red. 30 seconds.
No.
I mean, I could just stop it. We could just go home. Probably wouldn't do good for our futures in this company, though.
Just stop it and walk out the room.
Right, that. Ooh. Might not make my mortgage company very happy. Very happy. All right, maybe I can get it right this time.
It's Danny and Country Corey.
Freaking amazing.
On 98.1 The Max.
I was leaving a bar on Beale Street one night, and we were shot at on the way to the car because this dude was making comments to me and my girlfriend because we were dressed, you know, a little risque. There was an opening of some bar that was like in Midtown, and we wanted to fit in. So
and you guys got all hot and went down to the event. What's
Correct.
wrong with that? You're ladies in Memphis. You got that right. Get all hot and go somewhere.
yeah, we're like 22 years old, right? So we go down there, and then that party sucked. So we went downtown, and you remember, I think it was Have a Nice Day Cafe, and we're just doing it up. I love that place. So we're walking back to our car. It's a block or two off of Beale Street, parked on a random street, and the guy starts yelling things at us. And
hey, baby, you're surprised to go with that shade?
Now the carpenter would leave his mouth shut because he's like, just come on, let's go. As you should.
But that was PC, wasn't it? Was that pre-Carpenter?
Yeah, way pre-Carpenter. I wasn't with anybody, but I was with my friend's husband and her, of course. So it was him. There's like 2 or 3 dudes, 2 or 3 girls. And so they start mouthing back and forth. Dude runs to his truck, gets a gun out from under his front seat, and just starts firing it.
Like you do, you know.
So we hit the ground. I don't even know if we hit the ground. I don't know, maybe just standing there stunned. And her husband ran towards him, grabbed the gun in his hand and stuck it in a fence and held it till the cops got there.
Wow.
I know, right?
Wow. Okay. Don't mess with him.
Chain link fence, gun is stuck through it. Well, I know that if you come onto a scene as a police officer, you don't know who's good and who's bad. You just heard shots fired.
Right.
So they have pulled out every gun arsenal you could imagine, pistols to shotguns. I don't know, rifles. I mean, they're huge. And there's like, so we get swarmed. get on the ground, get on the ground. Ah! So there we are in our very short mini skirts, legs spread.
Oh no.
Full spread eagle on the ground.
Wow.
And then they're trying to figure out what's going on, which, you can't. My girlfriend's over there going, I'm not the bad guy. And I'm like, he doesn't know that. Just get on the ground and shut your mouth before we're shot at again.
Before the cops start shooting at us this time.
Come on.
I love that.
So they figured out what was going on and put the guy in cuffs, and then we were free to go. It was about 2 or 3 hours, but I remember having to call my parents. I was home for the summer, and parents just stay up waiting. And usually when you're trying to sneak in. I'm not grounded or anything because I don't have a curfew because I'm off to school. I don't live here anymore, right? But when you come home at 4 a.m, you don't want them to know. You're real quiet. But I was calling. I was like, I was shot at. I'll be home in a couple hours.
Trust me, I'm coming quick as I can, yo. So you want to know why you're so addicted to social media? It works the same way as giving a dog a treat to do a trick.
You call me a dog now.
I'll explain it next.
I'll take a bone.
Okay, where was that? I'll take a bone. They're calling me a dog now. I'll take a bone. It's going to make a nice little sweeper.
Memphis Fire still on the scene of our crash.
Hey,
Casey. Ooh. Casey, are you in Memphis as well? When you said you were with your friend's husband, I thought, okay, so she was dating who is now her friend's husband then. And then you were like, we were with all these people. It's like, oh, okay. They were just together.
Yeah, we were just all together.
Oh, that's a weird. Maybe a progressive commercial. Be fun.
Breastfeeding.
Keith Urban got violent at the Sydney Opera House in Australia. We'll tell you why he had to defend Nicole's.
You walk around in this junction. Sorry.
Boobs on TV, always necessary. Always. And you can drop them in a cereal commercial. That'll be all right. Maybe a progressive commercial.
In the cereal bowl?
Like putting the milk in.
You could get the breastfeeding. Yeah, unnecessary. Commercial and nip.
It's why they call them jugs after all. Why they call them jugs after all. It's why they call them jugs after all.
Ah!
I wish I was in Pigeon Forge on vacation.
Somebody's on Pigeon Forge on vacation watching us.
And hanging out, sitting on the
Love
toilet.
it.
Sitting on the toilet watching us
Love it.
on vacation. On vacation. Lucky. Try to figure out where to go for vacation. But there's nothing. Margo and I talked about that. There's nothing we want to do. We're like, Morning, y'all. Happy Monday. And happy Monday to you, Mr. Armstrong. Boobs on TV, always necessary. Every time. Got one of these hotkeys named No Shirt Court. And every time I look over there, I think it's just No Shit Court. I highly recommend this area for vacation. Even during a pandemic, when you can't do anything, that's what's making me not want to go anywhere because you can't do nothing. Weather ain't nice enough to go to the beach or anywhere outside.
Right.
So, and going to Nashville or New Orleans is pointless because you can't do nothing. There ain't no bands playing. Ain't no and you know me in restaurants.
You can't. My girlfriend's over there.
I want to know why it works.
I'm home at 4 a.m. You don't want them to know. I'll be home in a couple hours.
Works the same way as giving a dog a treat to do a trick.
You call me a dog now.
I'll explain it next.
I'll take a bone. I'll take a bone.
I'll explain it next.
I'll take a bone. You call me a dog now.
We need a OneDrive that we both can get to.
Yep.
I'm gonna make that happen. Then we can work out of the same folder.
I got a Teams and Wine meeting coming up.
A Teams and Wine meeting?
Mhm.
What's that?
My girlfriend, all she does is sell and work on Microsoft Teams. So she knows the ins and outs. And I go over there and drink wine anyway. So I'm just going to bring my laptop and we're going to have a Teams and Wine meeting.
Right on. So is she going to train you on the...
I'm just going to ask, ask her what we need and then have it explained in layman's terms.
Wait, what?
Never mind.
No, not never mind.
No, I just tell her
I'm the layman.
And then have it explained in layman's terms and not on a video with like, here, you don't need this, but let me show you how to do it.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay. That makes sense.
Okay.
Hey, here's what you need, and here's how to do it. I was talking about a OneDrive for when we edit stuff in the Adobe, that it can all be saved in the same place.
Okay, we'll go to Max Team. Go to Teams, go to Max Team. Then go to General, then go to Files.
Yeah, but you got to I'm talking about, you got to upload them.
So you just go to Production, right? And go to Files. And then XMX. I don't know what you mean. Other than that's how we would get it through Adobe, right?
I can't get there.
Oh, you mean like download from Teams onto Adobe?
No, this doesn't have anything to do with Teams. It's just OneDrive. Do you not have a OneDrive folder?
Yeah.
Then we need a folder on that we both get to. Does that make sense? No.
Well, you just don't set it to private. Or I just don't understand what's the difference between a OneDrive and a file on Teams.
Oh, the camera's crapping out again. Oh boy. All right. 54 seconds here. Why does
Common Drive?
Coming back? I don't know.
Camera not available.
35 seconds.
What would you like to do here? I can't see you.
We're teasing the
Social media?
Yeah.
Dean Harris.
You're listening to Danny and Country Corey on 98.1 The Max.
I knew social media was like crack or gambling or alcohol, but now you're saying you're comparing us to dogs?
Exactly. I'll explain next. Now I can worry with the camera.
I'm on TV.
The whole thing is locked up.
Glad you got a new camera.
It works so much better than the old one.
Said no one ever.
I just don't know why this has got to be so cheaty.
I don't know. Ever since you changed, it goes out all the time.
Always changing stuff. All right. Shut that down. Start it back.
If it works, don't break it.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
So Casey says, "Go." Oh, geez, you're not back yet.
I'm here.
I'm still here.
You just can't see me.
I'm not a cat.
What's the deal with these effing golf shoes, man?
I don't know. That's Dean for you.
I don't know.
He the other day he shaved his legs and wrecked them. Blood everywhere.
Hey, I don't know what I don't know what happened, but there it is.
Listen up, y'all. It's sabotage. So Casey says you get in the OneDrive and create a folder, then share it.
Mm-hmm. That's what we're going to do. I may just share the folder that.
Okay, but what I don't understand is, so what's the difference between Teams and OneDrive if we're getting to it the same way?
It's two different ways.
So the common drive
is what used to be the V drive at the radio station.
Okay, so why can't we use that?
It's everything that was yours before.
Okay, but why can't we use that now?
Because it doesn't share. It doesn't automatically share. It's like on OneDrive, if you save, you'd be saving it normally like to a regular folder, except when it saves, I can get to it right away instead of having to save it and then upload it to Teams. Does that make sense? Right, 15. I'm just going to turn the mics on with me explaining this to you.
You're listening to Danny and Country Corey on 98.1 The Max.
Are you addicted to social media? The reason you're addicted is the same reason why your dog will roll over, a mouse will run through a maze, or your cat will spend 2 minutes pretending they actually like you.
Because you are being trained by the man.
Of course. I mean, that's the whole reason. If you watch that social media documentary, they tell you that.
According to a new study out of Newark University, the main reason we use social media is the same reason why we can train animals to do tricks for food. Simply, we're addicted to the rewards. Like you get Spot to roll over, you give him a treat. He rolled over because he wants the treat.
Mm-hmm.
We posty, so you will likey. When you like, we get that dopamine thing going on.
Yeah. Now you got me not thinking of what the word is. Endorphins,
maybe.
Endorphins. Thank you. Endorphins. Well, yeah, it's the same as if you, why you light a cigarette, why you have a drink, why you go gambling. Now, all of that has age restriction. Social media does not.
Researchers monitored how frequently people posted on social media. And when people posted something that got a lot of likes, they started posting more often. If they put up a post that didn't get any likes at all, they posted less.
So now you can guarantee that you're going to get fake likes. How much do you want to bet you're going to start getting fake likes?
Well, apparently we don't care if they're fake or not. Apparently we just want them.
Instead, after they put up a post that bombed, they post less.
Right. So, but fake likes are still likes, aren't they?
Fake likes. I mean, like Facebook will start just ding.
Okay.
Ding.
Facebook will start liking it for you. They'll put in an algorithm so you can see who liked it.
Well, they'll just make your friend like it.
They'll make it where you can't.
Right. There you go. Well, it made me sick over the weekend. My kids were making TikToks. We made a couple of TikToks, and then she opened up the TikTok to make another TikTok. Mom, we had like 6 followers. Now we have 49. We follow ourselves so we get to 50. Mom, look how many have already liked this TikTok. And I was like, done. You're 8 and you're not starting that now. Not doing it.
But see, it's too late. It's already started.
Not if she doesn't have the access to it.
But are you going to keep making TikToks? Because the girls enjoy making TikToks, don't they?
Yes, but I mean, I may just, go back to a dummy account, or I will not allow her to have. No, we're not doing this.
So she can't have access to the main account. She is only an actor in your account.
Correct. Because I could care less how many people follow me on TikTok. The less, the better.
Well, how can we see you lip sync rap videos if we don't follow you on TikTok?
TikTok is not for you. It is for me.
What?
Yeah.
So you use TikTok for your own entertainment, not to participate in the social media addiction that is sweeping the nation?
No, I mean, now I'll post it if I think it's funny, but I don't care if you like it or not. It's a way for me to hang out with my kids, not for you to like and make my kids have an addiction.
Mm-hmm. So everybody, if you're following Danny on TikTok, remove her.
Yeah, please do. I don't even know 49 people on TikTok.
So coming up after 9 o'clock, we've got this new afternoon show starting today. And I reckon we'll meet the old boy, huh?
Oh yes, you guys are gonna be excited. He's a Memphian. He's been around. You probably heard him on the other side of the dial a few times, and we're gonna welcome him aboard next.
Dean is jealous of my mullet.
Dean,
Country Chris, I love that. My name right here on the screen.
I think Country Chris. Now, old Willie here, he's so old he can I don't make him roll over anymore because he's so old, but he does all the tricks. You know what trick the puppy can do?
Shit in the floor.
Exactly.
When you're running a business, you don't.
I'm not running a business.
Another one he can do is I'm gonna pee and you can't see it, but you sure can smell it.
Right?
Yeah.
That's my favorite one.
That's mine too. I like to just put on socks and walk around and find it.
My favorite is you walk into a room and play, what's that smell? Or where's that smell? Where's that smell coming from? So we got this it's almost like cardboard floor covering. It's like a bunch of boxes we just spread out. No, it's supposed to look like hardwood floors. It does not. It looks like covering on the floors. Anyway, it's got these seams in it, right? I guess we couldn't get a roll wide enough to cover the whole room. So there's these seams in it. And these dogs seem to know where those seams are because that's where they prefer to pee. And now there's one spot where it's starting to soak up and get fat. And I don't know if it's the mop water or the pee or both. We're going to have to replace that floor and it ain't going to be long. Oh, yeah. I forgot to do those. I meant to do that when I did the first T-Mobile ad earlier. I was like, oh, yeah, I need to voice track those. And then Monday happened.
Then Monday happened. Let's go. Let's break. I need some more coffee. And then I'll send Michael the link.
Who's Michael?
I'm sorry, I meant Patrick.
Who's Patrick? Who the hell are you? Oh, Ditch. Okay.
Well, you just said it.
I wasn't supposed to say that. I'm trying to find the OneDrive folder. I'm going to save this with you. See if I can share this whole thing. You can go ahead and go. You don't have to wait.
I'm on my, okay, so I have morning show audio. OneDrive. Drag files here.
See, I don't have, okay.
But it's private. I don't know how to make it not private.
Can you, are you looking in the OneDrive folder, or are you just in the regular Windows Explorer folder?
The OneDrive folder.
All right. Can you change the who has access to it? Is there a way to?
Sure. No, I don't know.
Patrick Fitzmichael and Michael Fitzpatrick, two good dudes together as one. That's funny.
Where do you think I got it from, Dean? Why do you think those are the two first names I picked?
Oh, is that wow? Are you predictively making jokes now?
Mm-hmm.
What's that? Was that from something?
I think Saturday Night Live. Patrick Fitzmichael and Michael Fitzpatrick. All right, break.
Not a mullet. Just a really, really out of control haircut.
Hey, do me. Oh, okay. We got another song. Of course, this email's not coming up because, well, if I use it on one computer. Why would it not save my contact into another one? One more time. One more time. One more time. Jesus Christ. Quit
One
emailing
more
me.
time.
Air. I'm on the air. Quit emailing me.
Nobody.
How about that? How about that?
About it.
Try that.
What about it?
God, I hate people. They can ruin your day, can't they?
In a heartbeat.
Oh,
In
especially.
fact, that's who usually ruins my day is people.
I just started it's working.
I've got to let you know I'm working now.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi, I'm working. Good morning, working. Please don't fire me.
God. Find something better to do.
Then work.
Or just to one more time.
Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark.
I know what you did there. Not cool. I'm just looking through the log because my blood pressure just went up because I hate people and emails, especially at 9:01 on a Monday. The mystery man. Hello.
Hello, hello.
Yo.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah. In your car?
Yeah, I'm sitting in the parking lot about ready to get on the forklift.
Nice.
As long as we don't get too much echo, we'll be all right. Not getting any, so that's good.
Okay, good.
Perfect. I like forklifts. They're fun to drive.
Yeah, especially in the snow.
Can I come by and do some forklifting? No, that means no. Bye, Jason. Have a great day.
So, do you know Maximum Rock from Memphis? Did you practice all weekend?
Yeah, I drove around and did all my voice impersonations of what it's going to sound like today. Oh boy,
we got a Monday. It's our first day on Facebook Live, and we love it.
Right. Exactly.
Is there a big delay, or am I just undelay?
There's kind of a weird delay.
Awesome.
This is going to be fun.
Yay!
Woo!
It's social distancing radio where you have to allow 6 seconds between talking.
Oh, man. You know what I want is another email from someone.
Okay.
I just want an email.
I'm not going to read anything into that.
Oh, just Monday morning emails to prove that you're up working.
Hi, it's Monday. I'm working.
This is what we do all day, Ditch.
That's it, huh?
Yep.
What are we going to talk about?
For all of you 6 people watching, it's Ditch, the new afternoon guy.
Not capitalized.
Absolutely not. I'm not worth a capital letter. You know what? I just got off the phone with this Facebook video just saved me. I just got off the phone with the red light traffic court. Literally told the lady when your message popped up, Danny, I said, I have to get off the phone for something really important. Can you just call me and leave me all the information on my voicemail? So here's the deal.
15 seconds.
Hold on, we got 15 seconds. Save that story.
Okay, all right.
Can you put it on the air?
Yeah.
Good. We'll tell you about a surgeon if you didn't hear that story.
This is exactly the same scenario.
Now back to Danny and Country Corey on 98.1 The Max.
Corey, where's that, intense music, like Winter Storm, like big announcement that we've been waiting for a week?
Why did you have to ask me for that?
Because I didn't think
you knew that I deleted it.
all right.
So big, we have nothing for it.
Right.
You know what? We should have just had you talk and see if our listeners can guess who our new afternoon guy is.
No.
Say anything.
You don't want to do that because your listener will be like, oh man, that guy.
That's what I said.
Before we announce who you are and before we officially give you the job, let me hear you say 98.1 The Max, maximum rock for Memphis.
All right. I practiced this a few different ways over the weekend as I'm driving around. AC/DC Back in Black on 98.1 The Max. Now that's my total radio voice.
Okay.
And after years and years, I've learned to tone back the, hi, I'm on the radio on 98.1 The Max.
Yeah, because that won't get you the job.
Right. It'd be more like, there's AC/DC 98.1 The Max. How about that? Is that too laid back?
No, that's
yes, that's too late.
But
we need a little bit of intensity on that. You sound like you just ate a 500 milligram edible when you said
it. When you're using the word maximum rock, there's got to be some punch behind it.
That's exactly right. See, we're not just a classic rock station. I know you're used to that, but we're
I'm so glad that I've moved on past that. But I've been all kinds of rock. See, there's my alternative rock years sort of coming through, which the alternative rock radio DJ from the 90s is sort of, staring at my shoes like the like the Seattle grunge scene. You're on stage staring at your shoes. You have no attitude about you. So it'd just be, there's Nirvana, 98.1 The Max, some Ditch, just real laid back. That's the
my parents.
Yeah. But I love the rock radio voice, which is just really who I am. There's the highs, there's the lows, and it's probably riveting that we're talking about all of this right now. And people are like, who cares, dude? Just tell us what you're gonna do.
I can hear people hitting the button.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm ruining your show just like I'm gonna ruin the afternoons now.
No, we will ruin you. And yes, it is Ditch who is our new afternoon guy, and we couldn't be more excited. We've all been friends with Ditch. Ditch and I have known each other for a long time. Usually our phone calls just were started just to kind of, gripe about the man.
Yeah.
Where rock was.
Yeah. No, we've been talking about it for years, and I'm the fact that this day has finally come is actually, as long as I've been doing radio, you guys have been in radio for a long time. It still is. This is how I know this is a good move for me. Because if I wasn't nervous, then I probably shouldn't be doing this. But I have those stomach nerves today. Like, oh man, what am I going to do? Well,
the first day of the morning show, I thought I was going to throw up.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, all morning long. I mean, it didn't. I didn't get over it until the first day was done. And then okay, I can do this.
Corey, maybe that's actually what's the common denominator on both of those scenarios?
Yeah, I get it.
So it's Danny's the one making us nervous.
Hey, I'm the Black Widow, they call me now.
Oh goody.
Yeah. Did you have any nervousness in your stomach with the traffic ticket you were handling before we got on this Zoom? What happened?
Okay, so literally just about 15 seconds before you sent me the invite to get on this thing, I was on the phone with Memphis Red Light Traffic Court. And this goes back a year. I've been dealing with this. So I sold a car because I dabbled in buying cars from police auctions and selling them. And one of these I sold, the guy never transferred the title. So he's driving around Memphis with a car that the city think is mine because his title and stuff was left in my name, running red lights. And I'm getting all these red light tickets in the mail. Well, the guy has kind of disappeared. And so they are calling me to say I have to appear in court tomorrow. And I heard you guys talking about this surgeon who tried to appear in court while he was in the operating room. And I thought, man, maybe I should ask if I can just get on Zoom from the studio and make my appearance from there. But the lady was giving me the options and telling me what I'm going to have to do. I told her I can't track this guy down. He won't answer my calls. I don't know where. He's got a Florida phone number, which was probably the first biggest mistake I made by selling him the car. But now he's running around Memphis, Winchester, and 385 area running red lights, and I'm getting all these tickets for it. So
you should set up at Hickory Hill in Winchester and stake it out for him.
That's what I thought about doing, sitting at that Hooters right there and just watching for this guy.
In the AutoZone parking lot.
Yeah. So every time I see a red Ford Explorer around town, I'm looking at the license plate to see, and I'm just going to track down the person. He supposedly told the city at one point that he sold the car. So whoever he sold it to hasn't transferred. So anyway, this is like 2 or 3 people removed supposedly, and the title's still in my name. So
I've heard this happening before. People are getting all kinds of tickets with the car they no longer own.
And here's the problem. I've asked my police friend buddies, should I report this stolen? And they've all said, no, don't do that. Cause you'll open up a complete mess if you do that. Cause it's not stolen. You sold it. You just can't track the guy down to do what he's supposed to do. And there's nothing we can do about it. So I finally got one of my buddies with MPD traffic division, and he sent me in the right direction. And they put what's called a police memo, I guess, on that car. So if this clown gets pulled over physically by a police officer, the memo will pop up on the screen that just says, I'm not the owner.
Wow.
So anyway,
that's complicated.
Where did
very complicated.
Did you explain to the lady you just do radio and you don't do surgery? What's the big deal?
So I said, ma'am, I got to get off this unless you want to get on this Facebook Live message with me. That's the quickest way to get somebody in like MPD traffic court to get off the phone with you. So you tell them, listen, I'm about to go on Facebook Live. If you want to continue the conversation, I got my phone right here. We'll just, and she said, no, that's okay. I'll just call you back and leave the message, and hung up. So
perfect.
Yeah.
This phone call could have been way shorter.
So my first success on the new job is I got out of a traffic court.
Hey. Congratulations. Well, congratulations and welcome aboard. We are so excited to have you for no other reason than that now it cuts half the work.
Yeah. You guys like, thank God, man. We don't care what this guy does. It's last half of the day off for us. We get to finish our day at noon now instead of 5 or what?
Right.
Which isn't good for my liver, but we are excited.
Right now, I'm sitting here waiting to get on this forklift because that's what I do the other part of the day. And I'm staring at, which you guys, this is about as Memphis as it gets. I'm staring at a cadaver with 5 styrofoam mannequin heads on it with masks. Some guys on summer trying to pimp masks, and he's got this giant, like 7 or 8 foot long cadaver with mannequin heads jammed on it, and each one's got a different mask on it. He's like, he's got a deal, man. 5 masks for $10. Isn't that
cadaver? I need a dead body.
Jeez. It's about as Memphis as it gets, man.
And you know what? Now 98.1 The Max is about as Memphis as it gets, as we are all live and local here, Ditch and Memphis and Corey and Ross as well. You're not going to find that on another radio station. We've been calling to see who would answer.
How about Ross Vegas, man? I love that name.
Ross Vegas? Oh, he loves it too. He loves
it. He worked hard to become the mayor of Midtown.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Well, thanks again, Ditch, and we will see you this afternoon.
Yeah.
Somebody mashed up Van Halen's Unchained and Stevie Wonder's Uptight. It's the coolest thing you'll hear today, and it's coming up in just a bit. All right. I just sat back and waited for time to tease on that one. Do you remember that? Oh, hold on.
He's got to do live. You got to run. Do you need to run?
Yeah.
All right. I'll call you later.
Hey, it's Country. All right. I forgot to stop that.
Go. You want to go after that?
All right. I'll do that on the next break. Forgot to stop it because It's smart like that.
Nothing else going on, right?
What?
Exactly.
Nothing else is going right. Is that
Yeah,
what you
nothing
said?
else is going on, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Just got to make sure it's right for Facebook. No, don't delete it. No, don't delete it.
Trying to help you out. Just trying to help you out there, man.
Since I don't put stops on anything.
Yeah, I just thought I'd, jump in there.
Hmm. I didn't think.
Whether you're starting from scratch,
I kind of look homeless. I guess it used to be way cleaner cut than that. Okay.
I'm sweating.
You're such a weirdo.
I know. It went by fast though, didn't it?
Quickly, yeah.
No. People love it. I hate it, but people love it. So whatever. I'll hit done. There you go. Sopranos ruined it for me. Oh. You want to get all up in the zip whip, do you?
Ooh.
You want to get all up on that zip.
It's been open all morning. That's the first one we've gotten. The ditch man is back.
Is that what it says?
Yep. The conveyor man is very happy.
The conveyor man.
Randy from Atoka. We should do that, everybody, every day. I don't think Ditchy can do it, can he? At 9:55.
Oh, yeah.
The max 4-way.
Yeah.
That might get hairy, though.
Yeah.
Because it'd be everybody talking on top of everybody.
Yeah.
Do we still have 4 people watching?
Yeah.
Right on. Right. This is the one that I have to take everything out of, right?
Yeah. don't know what you're talking about.
To make it where you can't hear the hotkeys.
Yep.
Okay.
It's Danny and Country Corey on 98.1 The Max.
Well, Corey, you like it and I hate it. It's the mashup of Van Halen's Unchained with Stevie Wonder's Uptight.
I don't know why you don't like that. That's awesome.
I'll say it gets better as it moves on, but for some reason it doesn't sound real to me. Stevie doesn't sound right to me. I don't know if he's because he's totally stripped or what.
That's probably what it is. And he was awfully young when he recorded that song too. So he doesn't sound like, the 80s Stevie Wonder that we all know so well. This was a little earlier than that, so he was younger.
So maybe that's what it is. I mean, I barely recognized it at the beginning of it.
That was my thought on it anyway. I kind of like it. I think it's cool.
I always like the mashups.
I do too. That's mashups and sea shanties, baby. Let's do it all day.
All day. Ooh, am I feeling a little wager coming on?
No, I don't want to wait. I don't know what are you talking about?
Like a mashup?
Oh, I'm so bad at those though.
I know, that's why it's so good. Let's think about that. I'm gonna write that down.
Right. Yeah, you write that down. Journey's Don't Stop Believing hit 1 billion streams on Spotify. Oh boy, yay. Journey.
Are you not a Journey fan?
Journey. Again. Wow. They just won't go away, will it?
No, Sopranos brought him back.
It just won't go away. It's not even that good of a song.
Journey. Boston called. They want their band back.
Correct. Look at Danny Jones bringing it just right.
I gotta say, as much as I don't like it, 1 billion streams can't be wrong.
Here's Journey on the Max. Yeah, you're right. 1 billion streams can't be wrong. 50 million Elvis fans. Yeah.
There was this thing what was I doing?
Writing down mashups.
Oh, I did. Very nice. Now we just got to come up with a theme.
Now we just got to find the audio to put together. And at this point, it ought to be, if you can find it, mash it together.
Don't Stop Believing, 1 billion streams.
What? What's that got to do with a mashup?
Well, we did a sea shanty about the Super Bowl, so we got to do a mashup about a.
Well, see, mashups 2 songs that are both have already been written.
Right. So
it's just if you can find audio to mash up, let's mash it up.
Sounds like a lot of work.
It's your idea. I was trying to get out of it.
Oh, I can do it. DJ Danny. I'm on mission on. I got nothing to do this week.
Now you got to organize house pieces.
Yeah, and answer emails.
I'm working too. You should start emailing people at 5:30 in the morning. Hey, I'm working.
Yeah, everything I'm just not going to. Everything after 2:00 doesn't get replied to till 5 a.m. That's the new rule.
Perfect. They just blow their phones up while they sleep. Uh-oh. Something going wrong. Okay. Hello? Start talking.
Check 1, 2, 3. What? I'm not on air anymore. Surprise, surprise.
I don't. That was my nephew on the phone said he could hear us talking behind the music, but I didn't hear it, and I don't see how that's possible.
Was it when you were playing that hotkey?
It might have been. It might have been. It's awful nice of him, though, to give me that heads up.
No kidding.
Nice to know my nephew listens. Need to write that down just to keep it in the old noggin. So maybe we don't call my mom a slut again.
Oh, that's bound to happen.
Uh-oh. Let's see how it's possible at this time. I received that. Margo made me promise to take a shower today. So I was getting ready to go to drunk last night, and I said, man, I really need to take a shower. She was like, no, you need to go to bed. But you promised me you'll take one tomorrow. Okay.
That's great.
It's the new world we live in, man. People don't take showers, never change clothes. No music. I don't know what that means.
What?
Somebody on the text line said no music.
No music for what?
I don't know.
Is the music on too?
Everything is on. Everything that should be on is on. So I don't understand what might the mistake be. Because everything related to OPEX is in program. And that's all that's in program. Well, except for the Vox Pro, which is all the way down and turned off. So I have no idea. And really doesn't matter as long as we're on Facebook Live. I mean, does it?
Oh, Jesus. What are we doing with old Ross?
I don't know.
What was that? It sounded like somebody got hit. Dunk.
We can hear no music.
On the air or on Facebook?
I asked him that very question. I wanted to tell Ditch his Steely Dan days were over.
What does that mean?
Because we don't play Steely Dan. Yeah, you can't hear any audio on Facebook, Carlos. Not even during the talk segments or bits, whichever you want to call them.
We'll get kicked off if we play any music on Facebook, so you get to hear nothing. So
Yeah.
that's why you need to go turn the radio on and listen to us there.
Virtual court date, unpaid child support, and shirtless, of course. Hmm. Mm-hmm. 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 So if I grab that guitar back there and start singing a song, will it knock us off Facebook?
No, because you're not good.
You need to try it out. I know how to play one song.
Stairway to Heaven.
Even worse.
Even worse. What?
Enter Sandman. Oh, of course.
Oh yeah, that new camera you got. Awesome.
As soon as I threatened to get that guitar out.
Can we not get your old camera back, please?
I think we're gonna work on that here at 10 o'clock. I think we're gonna work on that. Bobby said to try to see if there's a Windows update that might have an updated driver, but that may be the problem.
Sounds complicated.
Is everything not complicated?
Teams is going to put me in the grave. Or emails.
So what is happening on Teams? The OneDrive thing? Is that what you're referring to?
Yes. I'm like that person you don't want to hire because I don't want to learn new things. I said that on Facebook Live forever.
Forever.
I don't mind learning new things. I just want to be taught.
Hey, looky there.
In a way that people that are blue-minded can learn.
Well, new things are overrated.
Right?
Like, I'm glad I didn't want to be a doctor because you have to keep going to school. And when I was an insurance salesman, that's the part of it I hated. Really? I've got my license. Well, I don't have to learn new stuff. 30 seconds. Turn 4.
I like to make faces and look at myself.
We could get this right. That'd be cool.
You're listening to Danny and Country Corey. on 98.1 The Max.
And the theme for this Monday morning is how not to show up to court.
It really is. Here is a good one.
This guy in Michigan had a virtual court date last week over an unpaid child support. Imagine that. So surprising that he showed up shirtless.
Yes, sir.
We give you the opportunity to go put some clothes on.
Yeah.
Here's the defendant has out of bed and here's his clothes himself. Mr. Wright?
Yes, sir.
Would be asking too much for you to be dressed when we have you come into court the next time.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Sorry, I didn't realize I had to wear a shirt.
Nor did I realize I had to pay for a kid I had.
I didn't realize it. Bitch was going to come after me like that.
I'm just trying to show you my muscles.
I just want you to know I got guns over here.
I got a guns tattooed on me.
You might get shot by these healthy guns at the gun show.
So earlier we had a surgeon who was in surgery, plastic surgery.
Yeah.
And the judge said, "Sir, you don't need to be well, here he is."
Hello?
Are you available for trial? It kind of looks like you're in an operating room right now.
I am, sir. I'm in the operating room. Yes, I'm available for trial. Go right ahead.
So unless I'm mistaken, I'm seeing a defendant that's in the middle of an operating room appearing to be actively engaged in providing services to a patient.
I have another surgeon right here who's doing the surgery with me, so I can stand here and allow them to do the surgery also.
Not at all. I don't think that's appropriate. I think I'm going to come up with a different date.
So we had another surgeon there to perform the surgery. So was it like his Zoom backdrop? You know how people put up stuff because you put a guitar behind you or whatever. Is this guy like, I'm going to have the background of surgery?
No, he's trying to multitask. And that's the one thing I wish people wouldn't do is if you're a surgeon, please stick to task on hand. And then we just introduced Ditch as our new afternoon guy. And some guy he sold a car to was just running red lights, not changing the title. And he had to go to court on Zoom in his car today. So Zoom in your car. You get it?
Zoom in your car?
Be a Mazda commercial. Zoom, zoom.
And now it's like living hell. Zoom, zoom.
I wonder how class is going right now at Shelby County Schools.
Probably much like it's going here. Monday, zoom, zoom.
Yeah, let's get Ross Vegas up in this biatch.
Let's ruin his day right out of the gate.
He's gonna be all right.
Sorry.
We can tease it like an over under of the mood before we send that link.
Okay.
What is Ross Vegas's mood? Happy is a.
Let's record it and then send the link.
Okay.
All right, whenever you're ready.
Ross Turner, the midday guy, is on middays for a reason. He is not a morning person, and he hates when Corey and I call him every morning.
What if it kind of gets on his nerve? I wonder what mood he's going to be in today.
All right, so if we have a scale 1 to 5, 5 is happy, 1 is low, not happy. I'm going to go with a 2.
I'm going to go with 4. I think he's going to be in a good mood today. I think he had a good weekend.
Find out next. Call him every morning. Hey, April.
Today is March 1st.
French fried potatoes.
All right, will you send him the link? Because I don't know.
He just texted me, sending a link. You might be right. You might be right. If he's all chipper and chop cheap, can't wait to get on.
See?
Oh, here we go. Las Vegas. Oh, wrong computer. Las Vegas. Link in. Shut up.
Ooh, communicative.
Minders. I hate. I don't want to be anyone to know in the outside world what I'm doing.
Too bad. You're on Facebook Live. So they're going to know. And it'll be out there forever.
Here we go.
Yo.
Hey.
How we living?
Pretty good. How about you? You feeling good today?
Good. Doing good today.
I like that shirt.
Yeah, man.
Where are we getting echo all of a sudden?
Echo?
Is it gone now? No, it's not gone now. Weird. It is there for a second and then it goes away. Whatever. How was your weekend?
Decent enough. We're
on Facebook Live these days.
What's that?
Say hi to 4 people.
Oh, hi Facebook. How you doing? Yeah, I got to go out and enjoy some of these late open bars on Friday. That was fun.
I heard I heard a break on Saturday where you were talking about going out and getting COVID.
Yeah. Or dodge it. Or not get it.
You had
that full, huh?
You had this whole damn schedule. He had his Friday night itinerary all lined out.
I did. I purposely waited to go out until after 10 o'clock because I could. Just to feel like
back in college or what?
Just to feel that sauce of 2019 once again.
I love it. So
just
jealous.
To rub it all over me.
The bars wouldn't open till midnight on Sunday nights in Alabama, and we would like wait till midnight, like losers. Like we didn't have a Monday morning class. Losers.
Yeah. Or opportunists.
And then you'd just be out with the other losers.
Yeah. Well, if you don't get up for your class, that makes you a loser. But if you're going out, rolling the dice.
I don't think I made it to class.
No, you didn't make it to class.
Oh no, let's be real here.
I remember it's like I scheduled an early class one time I was like, all right, if I have an 8 a.m. class, I'll have to get up. I'll have to go do this, that, and the other. That's like buying the smaller waist size pants so you'll get in shape.
Because it doesn't
guess
happen.
what? It doesn't work.
You read my mind, Ross. How many semesters I was like, I'm going to do it this year. I'm going to do it.
No, I ain't that good.
Not that disciplined. What is ETID?
Every Time I Die. It's a band out of Buffalo, New York.
Okay, I was wondering why they had a Buffalo Bills helmet on there, but now I know.
Mm-hmm. Bills Mafia. What?
Thought you were a Buccaneers fan.
I am.
He's got a shirt for every team, so if whoever wins, is covered.
Put on your New Orleans Saints shirt.
I have look. I'm a child of divorce. I have no team loyalty. All right. If your team sucks, that's your fault. Find a better team.
But that's the point of having a team, isn't it?
No, it's not.
It's just stick with them through thick and thin so that the win is that much more glorious.
No. That's how you could be miserable and then sit in bad situations and wonder, well, it's just because I'm loyal. I'm like, no. Change the staff, change the coach, get better players, upgrade your life.
You sound like you're comparing a football team to domestic violence.
I was going to say, no matter what happens.
Whoa, we ain't beating anybody.
Saturday or Sunday, nothing changes in my life.
What's that?
If a team wins or loses.
Oh, yeah, that's the other side of that. Like, yeah, the
Who
team
cares?
wins. I feel better. I the Buccaneers winning the Super Bowl. That was cool. I felt good for a while, but I'm still
Now
watching
I'm on to
old
the Bills.
AFC Championship games on YouTube. So
Right. See, I like picking a team so that when they lose, we can riot, and when they win, we can riot.
now, that is you, my friend, are chaotic good.
Perfect.
That is my alignment. Correct.
What are we talking about?
Dungeons and Dragons alignments and how it relates to football teams.
I mean, in our next break.
We just continue this conversation. It's going in a great direction, I think.
Oh, the kids going back to school?
Ours have been in school since. Pay attention, Ross.
Okay.
Since the beginning of school.
We're municipalities over here. You're the mayor of Midtown.
Right.
We don't know what that Shelby County stuff's like. Now, if they can get the kids back to school as well as they distributed the vaccines, we're in good shape.
And we're only going to lose a handful of kids. That's what we're going to talk about.
I didn't think of that till I wish I would have thought of that earlier because we did a whole vaccine into the kids starting school. All you got to do is just like you handle the vaccines. We'll be good.
Yeah.
Way to go, Shelby County.
Well, today's like the official rollout for the rest of them, right? Or they're all going to school. I was reading that this morning. Like all the rest of the schools now, like they start with pre-K through 5th. They start going back this week. They figured like if they can get those animals to be okay, if they got those little creatures.
Well, we've been doing it since August. Like
you have, but everybody else hasn't.
But that's my point. Why? We've had no problems.
Because the teachers have a little power. They said, vaccinate us first, then we'll deal with your rugrats.
And that's who I want teaching my kids.
Somebody that calls them rugrats.
Exactly.
Crumb stealers.
Hey,
dude, all teachers hate your kids, man. No, let's just. What do you think they let out that fart when they go home? Like, thank God that's over.
Yeah, I'm just glad that teachers aren't as important as we all once thought they were.
No, it's Kroger employees, police officers, firemen, first aid, hospitals, and then
Kroger employees,
and then Kroger, and then the teachers.
Exactly. They're on the bottom of the vaccination. You got nurses and doctors.
Kroger employees here.
Yeah.
I couldn't agree with that more. Those
I
are the
mean,
real
yeah.
heroes of the pandemic.
How did it happen? How did that happen?
But meanwhile, if teachers don't,
got everybody wants
well,
to buy groceries.
Who causes the most trouble 20 years down the line if they don't do their job well?
Exactly.
Teachers, hospital employees, and that, yeah.
Man, but I can't believe all the
Kroger.
Krogers and Walmarts that had to shut down.
Where they've been shutting down?
Nowhere. That's my point.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, neither did Whole Foods or Kroger.
30 seconds. 30
seconds. The deal.
30 seconds till we drown.
God, isn't it great? Nothing but rain on the weekend. You come back into the week. It's not going to be nice again.
Remember the over-under.
Oh, yeah.
It's Danny and Country Corey.
Morning, noon, and night, I listen to you, partially because of quarantine.
And we also canceled Netflix.
But still,
love you guys.
love you guys.
On 98.1 The Max.
Corey and I took a little wager before we invited Ross Turner on with us. And I took the under. He took the over. That Ross would be in a good mood today.
Yeah.
And I was right. See, I got faith in you, buddy. I got faith in you.
And
I had brunch yesterday at a restaurant. I was at a bar on Friday. I feel good about things.
That's what he said. He said, I think he had a great weekend, so he's going to come in a great mood.
When they said bars were going to be like open till midnight, I waited till 10:15 to go out like I was still in my 20s. I'm like, forget this. I'm going to soak up some of the nightlife. I'm going to see what's up. Did a little bit of a hop.
What did you do before? You said you went out at 10:15 like you was in your 20s. Let's see if you partied all night like you were in your 20s. What did you do before you went out?
I went to the gym and I went for a run. and I went home. I took a shower and I read a book for a little while.
Not like you were in your 20s.
No.
You have just ruined the whole story.
Well, you got to eat a little vegetables before you have your dessert. You know what I mean? You got to feed yourself some good before you poison your body.
So what did you do then? You went out at 10:15. What happened?
I went to the High Tone, hung out with them for a little bit, did way too many shots of Ruppelmans. Got a ride to you know what? It's almost like I don't want to out these people because I'm worried like the health department's gonna come down on everybody. Because like it's always a ticking time bomb of like when it was like when they open everything shuts back down. But I went to B-sides, hung out there for a little bit, and then went home and then regretted everything the next morning.
Good. That's just like your 20s. And I don't think the health department should be worried about this right now. They've got bigger fishes to fry.
Yeah.
Fishes. I said
Going
fishes.
back to school.
Looks like you know how you get a metal detector and you go around looking for on the playground looking for like a ring or some loose change. You're just metal detecting for fun.
Like the guys in the Speedos on the beach.
Yeah, we need a vaccine detector and go around town and just find some vaccines laying around.
God,
because apparently they're just laying around everywhere.
Yeah, I'd find that dumpster and let's make $1 million. Let's because they're throwing them in the trash somewhere.
Are you just creeped out of all the places that Ross went, Corey?
Yeah, they make me nervous. Those places make me nervous when there wasn't a pandemic. So
fair.
My guess is if you can survive those places without penicillin, you get COVID's no big deal.
We'll find out. We'll find out.
Well, hey, you know what's coming up this afternoon, don't you?
What's that?
Your boy Ditch.
My man. Ditch afternoons. Welcome to the team, my man.
We have finally put the band together.
Man, it's gonna have.
What instrument are you gonna play?
There's not enough metal bands with flutes. That's all I'm saying.
The skin flute.
I'm gonna play the skin flute in front of everybody. If there was a time to play the skin flute in front of a crowd, I think this is gonna be the year to do it. I think everybody will let the past go.
And I think Corey's kind of like a bongo kind of guy. Is it bongo or congos? Which way does it go?
Bongos. Congo's a section of Africa.
Right. There's a Congo River in there.
That's how one of those times when COVID first hit, they were doing drum circles in the front yard of some houses. I saw like multiple times, and I was like, oh, Midtown, what are you doing?
What are you doing, man?
Are they actually saging outside? Can you sage the outside?
Yes,
as well as the inside.
What do you have coming up this afternoon?
I figured out why healthcare is so expensive in this country. All right, double billing. It's coming up on the Max. That, and I got car passes for the Lucero drive-in show at Malco Summer Drive-in March 27th. Play a little live and dive. That's coming up on the Max.
All right, live and die.
We did that this morning, all morning.
Live and die?
Live and dived. Nose dived right into. Oh, let me go ahead and end this broadcast. Bye, guys. See you tomorrow.